Hey everybody, it's Joe Bradley here in Houston, Texas. I just want to thank you for stopping by my page, stopping by my blog or my channel, wherever you found me. I just want to thank you for stopping by and taking this time to just check out what it is I have to say today. I know it's been about a week or so, maybe a little bit more since you heard from me. I've had a lemony snicket series of unfortunate events to come by, but you know what? You might be able to yield progress, but you can't stop somebody who's determined to win when they are determined. And that's what I want to talk about today. Now, previously, and this is the continuation of the recipe and the ingredients of success series that I've been doing. And we already covered, those of you who've been following me, we've already covered the value of preparation and the value of authenticity. And in the preparation, we talked about how preparation can happen in one of two ways. It can either be done by ourselves actively, where we are preparing to get where we're trying to be by taking action daily, or it happens passively, where something happens to prepare us for something. And oftentimes preparation comes before we ever get an explanation, but the preparation works just the same. Our purpose is that important to where we're going to get there one way or another. And then we talk about authenticity, the value of authenticity, how important it is to really and truly be who you were designed to be. Be yourself. It's one thing to follow a leader, but to try to be that leader, then everyone's missing out, because you can't be a better me than I can, and everyone who's looking for you is just going to keep on going because you're not being you, you're being someone else. So we talk about those. If you haven't seen those yet, if you haven't read the blogs yet, I'm sure there's a link somewhere that allows you to go see those blogs and go see those videos. And please, if you're sitting at a red light right now in your life and this turns your red light to green, then please leave a comment below and share it with someone else who may be stuck at the same intersection, stuck at the same light. Alright, so today I want to pick up and I want to talk about the next ingredient that is in the recipe of success. And this ingredient is another ingredient that often goes overlooked, undervalued, underappreciated, and almost pretty much forgotten. And this one, actually, I planned on doing this a couple of weeks ago, and then all this stuff kind of happened. And after I've seen everything that has happened, I realized that, sometimes the best education comes not from reading a book, but comes from actually experiencing what it is that experiencing life. And so I want to talk about the next ingredient, which is determination. Determination is so very powerful. And what determination is basically making up your mind what the end result is going to be. See, when we're determined to do something, when we're determined to go somewhere, then the moment we make up our mind that this is what the outcome is going to be, then everything that happens after that becomes it becomes a subservient, or it becomes less important than that determination. That's how our mind works. When we're determined to do something, the moment something else happens, the moment another time, the moment time moves forward, then what we determined now becomes a predetermination, because we were determined previous to anything else that happened. And so success is definitely depending upon whether or not we're determined. We have to make up in our mind, and you've heard me say this, you've heard a lot of other leaders say this, that we have to begin with the end in mind. We have to begin knowing where it is that we want to go. What's the purpose of this video? What's the purpose of this journey? What's the purpose of this blog? What's the purpose of this community center? What's the purpose of this nonprofit organization? What is it that we're trying to do? Where is that we're trying to go? Because if we just get in the car and start driving with no destination, all we're going to do is waste gas and then have no memories worth anything in the process. So you want to start off by making up your mind what it is that why you're doing this. And you hear people say all the time, you know your why. What's your why? Look, the reason why circumstances happen and change our minds every single week or every single month, and you hear people talk about, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, and you hear them saying, they make one goal, they make one plan, then, hey, whatever happened with that thing you were doing? Oh, well, it didn't work out, but I got something else. And I'm not going to lie, I've been there so many times before. But that is the result of not having a determined mindset. Because determination is so powerful that nothing can overthrow the end result. And time doesn't matter. See, when you're determined, when you make up in your mind that I'm determined that by this time, or I'm determined that this is what's going to happen. I'm going to lose 50 pounds. I'm going to be in a better relationship. I'm going to finish college, or I'm going to finish school. I'm going to finish writing that book. Whatever it is, I'm going to pay off my mortgage. When you make up in your mind that this is the determination, that this is what's going to be the outcome, then you don't put it on a trial. Trial periods don't happen. Like, you don't say, I'm going to give myself 6 months, right? Because all of the other things, we said in the previous video about preparation that there's no amount of money that's going to stop circumstances from happening. There's no amount of money, no amount of success is going to prevent circumstances from happening. So we have to make up in our mind that we're going to keep doing this anyway. We're going to go anyway. We're going to make up in our mind that regardless of who's with us, regardless of who's against us, I'm going to do this anyway. Nobody believes in me. Nobody believes that I can do this. Nobody believes that this is going to work. But determination says, regardless of who's on my side, I'm going to do it anyway. Because when you keep moving, you keep showing up to the same station, you keep showing up to the game, then eventually those who are watching you will appreciate you more.